my beautiful friends, it's Amanda here, and today we're going to talk about a new product from Revlon. This is the Ultra HD Matte Lip Color Metallic. I am going to lip swatch all 8 shades for you and give you a little review at the end, but first, let me just give you some quick product info. Each tube contains 0.2 fluid ounces or 5.9 milliliters, and they do retail for $9.99 a piece. But I purchased mine from Ulta and they were on sale for buy one, get one half off. The packaging is very similar to the original HD matte lip colors. The only difference is the metallics have a very chrome silver lid and the original ones have like an almost mattified silver lid. I've been trying a few different metallic lip colors that have come out lately, and I do find that across the board, some shades are a lot more pigmented than others, but in general, this kind of product does seem to work better as like a lip topper or a shade kind of mixer, if that makes sense. These can be worn alone, and I do think they're very pretty, but I do think they benefit from at least having a lip liner underneath, and I think they really look the coolest when you wear them on top of another lipstick. But for the purposes of this video, I will be swatching these just on my bare lips so that you can see the true color. I'm gonna go ahead and get into those swatches now. First up, we have the shade Glow. This is the lightest in the range, and it's kind of a goldish nudie color. Next, we have the shade Gleam. It is kind of a medium rosy pink. Now we have this cool toned purpley mauve shade called Glam. This one is one of the most opaque from the bunch. It's kind of a corally red and it's called Flare. Next, we have the shade Luster, and this one is a very cool toned taupey silver. This shade is called Dazzle, and it really is a lovely orchid shade. Don't be fooled by the color in the tube because I think it looks much more kind of deep royal purple in the tube, but once it's on the lips, it has almost like a magenta or pinky orchid look to it. If you thought that silver one called Luster was a crazy shade, then you have not seen Glitz yet. Glitz is a kind of royal blue, almost navy shade. It definitely has a beautiful blue shift, and this one is a little wild, but I think if you kind of take a moment to look at it, it is really quite pretty. This is the very last shade and it is my favorite of all 8. This one's called Shine and I think it is just a gorgeous kind of rosy burgundy. The reason this one is my favorite is because from far off, it looks just like a regular lip color, and then when you're close up, you can see that metallic sheen. Now that we're done with the lip swatches, I just want to point you guys towards a couple of resources before I give you my quick little review of these. First of all, I know that these swatch videos are really helpful, but sometimes when you're in store, you kind of forget which shade was which. I do have an Instagram photo with all 8 shades swatched, this picture right here. So I'll link that picture in the description box below. You can go ahead and go check that out and save it, and that way when you're in store you can see all 8 shades right there next to each other swatched. I know with a drugstore we just really don't get testers. It's hard to see what they look like swatched on the skin, so hopefully that picture will help you. Also, I want to mention that I did a lip swatch video way back at the start of my channel with all 16 of the original Ultra HD Matte lip colors, and that video, weirdly enough, is my highest viewed video of all time on my channel. By far, I do not think it's the best video I've ever done. I don't even think it's close to the best video I've ever done, but that can be a good resource for you if you're interested in the non-metallic HD matte lip colors. So I'll link that below and you can go check that out as well if you're interested. So now I just want to give you my thoughts on this product, and I will be doing a lot of comparing to the original Ultra HD matte lip colors. So the first thing I noticed, besides having very similar packaging, they have the same kind of fruity scent that the original colors had. So I know a lot of people were not a fan of that scent. I actually think it's a nice departure from the typical either vanilla or floral scents that we get a lot from lipsticks in general. I don't mind that scent, but if you didn't like the scent of the original ones, I have bad news for you. These smell exactly the same. Also, like the original Ultra HD mattes, I don't really think that these are mattes. They don't dry down for me. I definitely just get like a satiny finish from them. So they are very comfortable, but they are not transfer proof. No amount of dry time makes these dry matte for me. So I do think that using the word matte in there is kind of a misnomer, but I really don't mind it because they are so comfortable. And they are decently long wearing. I mean, they're not transfer proof, but they do stick around for a while. As far as the shade range goes, there are only 8 shades, and in such a small release, I think they did a great job of kind of catering to a lot of different people who are gonna be shopping for these. They have some really wearable colors, kind of muted pinky nudes, and then they have a couple of really bold colors, some really out there lip colors. I love that. I love that the drugstore in general has been expanding on some more kind of avant-garde makeup, and I think that's super cool. When the original HD mattes came out, they first brought out 8 shades and then they introduced 8 more down the road. So I am kind of expecting to see some more shades added to this range, but so far for only having 8 shades, I think they did a really great job, and I do think there's something for just about anybody here. That's all I have for you today. I would love to hear your thoughts about these and which shades are your favorites. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Metallic lip colors. You'd think I would know the name of the product I'm reviewing, but I don't. Okay, let's try that again. Do it this way so that the words are right side up. Again, so professional. What? Why can't I make sense? So close. Glamorous. Shouldn't sing. Glam. Very on trend for summer. Oh, don't do that. It's not ideal. Flare. Do you have your 10 pieces of flair? Name that movie. Can you name it? This is my only piece of flair, but it is metallic coral red, so I think that should count for something. Halfway done, halfway done, I'm halfway done, halfway done. I just filmed a 20 lip swatch video and it was all like super matte, so 8 seems like nothing. Gray. What? That was the worst description ever. It's weird, but I don't hate it. I gotta tell you, I do not hate this. I think this would be really fun mixed with like MAC's Heroin or like a really vampy blue-based red even. I don't know. I think it could be fun. Or just like a deep lip liner with this over top. I think it's cool. Home stretch, babies. Home stretch. I like it. I know it's wacky, but I think I'm getting more adventurous in the makeup that I like. Because it's just makeup, like, whatever. You can take it off. Glitz, glitz, glitz. So pretty. Such a pretty girl. So weird. Let's zoom in on the weirdness, shall we? Something. Profound. Profound, Amanda. Great. Did any of that make sense? Any of it?